Hey there, I hope you're well and welcome to What's on My Mind. This is a little segment where I'll be sharing things that are on my mind or have been on my mind. And so recently I found it fascinating how we as humans are so quick to justify our actions. We often struggle with taking accountability, myself included. I am guilty as charged. Just a few days ago, I was wandering around the house. I'm not quite sure what I was searching for, but for a moment I paused to observe my surroundings, and I was struck by the messiness that I had allowed to accumulate. In Chivenda, my native language, we would say "Motho asina budele" or "unabuyada," meaning a person who is unclean and messy, who leaves things scattered and tattered everywhere. And that's what I had become. In that moment, it was as if I could hear my grandmother shouting at me to clean up after myself. And you know the famous line that old people say, who's going to marry a lady who doesn't know how to cook, clean, or take care of herself, you know? What are you going to do at your in-law's house? I found myself wondering if my father was a messy individual. I know. With the intention to pin my messiness on having inherited my father's DNA. You know, so I'm my father's offspring. So what could you expect, you know? So instead of introspecting and questioning the changes within myself that led to this state, or that led me to this state, I projected responsibility outwardly. I know that was a low blow. This moment served as a reminder to me that our external environment often mirrors our internal state, that when we find ourselves acting out of character, it's important to not rush to justify our actions, but rather to pause and reflect on what might have shifted within ourselves. I know that with me, my messy surroundings were a reflection of the inner turmoil that I'd been feeling and the inner turmoil that I'd been experiencing. A sign that I had lost touch with my true self and I had become something that I could not identify myself with, and I'd succumbed to lethargy. I said it right, yes! Sorry. This realization encouraged me, and I hope it encourages you too, to take a moment to introspect when we act out of character instead of hastily justifying ourselves. Rather, let's reflect on the underlying reasons for our actions or our words. And so until next time, lots of love and light. Signing out.